This past year has made one thing clear. Severe weather events can strike just about anywhere, and it's best to prepare for it sooner than later. Consumer Reports has some tips to help you get through a long power outage this morning. Here's our Anna Allred.
Although Aileen Carpio is no stranger to the routine power outage, when she became a new parent, that's when losing the power became much more concerning.
I had just given birth and I was breastfeeding. I had my whole freezer full of breast milk, and so I panicked.
Aileen was able to save her milk bank by not opening her freezer. Good advice for a shorter outage. But if you lose electricity for days or even weeks, Consumer Reports has some tips to keep you safe and as comfortable as possible. It all starts with your cell phone.
A cell phone is a lifeline because it's what you're going to use to contact friends, family, or emergency responders in the event of an emergency, so it's imperative that you keep it fully charged.
Switch the phone to a power-saving setting, such as airplane or low power mode, and use the phone only when necessary. As a backup, write down important phone numbers and addresses you might need, such as a nearby hospital, a storm shelter, or other public places that might have power. Consumer Reports food safety experts say your unpowered refrigerator can keep food at a safe temperature below 40 degrees for about 4 hours if you don't open the door. And a full freezer's worth of food will stay frozen for approximately 48 hours, again, if the door remains closed. If you do lose food, check with your insurer. Many homeowners' insurance policies will cover the replacement cost of spoiled food in the case of a power outage. And a crucial reminder, running a generator improperly can kill you in minutes because of the high concentration of carbon monoxide.
When you're using a generator, the most important thing to do is never run it inside the house or in a garage. You want it as far from the house as possible, a minimum of 20 feet, and make sure that the exhaust is directed away from windows and doors.
As for Aileen Carpio, she's considering a generator for future outages.
With all the power outages that we've been through now that the winter's coming, we would definitely consider a generator.
Now, if there seems to be no end in sight to the power outage, FEMA recommends finding a location with power and heating or cooling if you're able to get there safely. And be sure to take your go bag, including medicines and any other supplies that you might need.